justifiable.
One game can make you a powerhouse. And you wonder why people play with their schedules like they do.
Yeah.
And you wonder why the coaches. You wonder why coaches like San Diego, or the coaches of San Diego State, chose to be conservative with their schedule. They totally cool with being in 19. I think they comfortable staying anywhere between that 15 and 20 bracket. But because Michigan State is in the conference they're in, they don't really have to look hard for a good game. They're going to win some, they're going to lose some. Do I think they deserve to jump up into the top 25 off of one win? Wow. No. Who LSU got left on their schedule?
Yeah.
Will it be an LSU sighting in a week?
Right.
If all it takes is one win, if all it takes is one win to catapult you 5 spots, it might be an LSU sighting. So
Now here.
Oregon never cut the top 25.
Now another big shocker here was NC State.
Yeah.
Getting in or moving up 4 spots after beating them after beating Louisville 39-25.
Yeah. And Louisville is nowhere on the list.
No, they're not. They were number 17. That loss drops them out of the top 25.
Instantly. Wow. Like which way did they go?
And it's not like NC State has not been beating anybody. They've been beating some quality teams.
Right. Can't get mad at that at all. Can't get mad at that at all. Interesting to see how it continues to play out. I just find it ironic that Alabama has just locked in that number 1 spot and nobody's close. I haven't seen them play their competitive football game in a while.
Because
they get together and say, "Hey, look, let's go crush them and come on back to the school." I'm waiting to see if the first team is going to actually match up against them, and you actually see a coach have to call the play. Because right now, to be honest with you, Nick Saban and them could put lawn chairs on the sideline.
Yeah. There is no competition for Alabama in the SEC.
Nobody.
There's nobody that's giving them a challenge.
Heck, I want one of them drinks. I want one of them drinks that look like a pineapple. They got the umbrella that sits slightly to the side, and you can bring it to me like halfway through the second quarter.
Yep, that's it. That's it. So and now,
it's too much.
Now speaking of which, Alabama gets Arkansas at home.
Right.
Yeah, nothing there.
45-3.
Yeah. Clemson and Syracuse. At Syracuse.
Clemson.
Penn State's on a bye. Georgia is at home against Missouri.
What else is new?
Washington.
So this would be a good week for somebody to put a shocker, though. Somebody has to do something.
Yeah, and I think that's what we'll be talking about next week. Would be who managed to pull off an upset, because everything that I look across down the board on these matchups of the top 25 is really nothing really to look at. Washington and Arizona State. TCU is at Kansas State. Wisconsin is at home against Purdue. Washington State is at California. That may be a potential.
Right, yeah. That may be one to look at. But even if they lost to Cal, it wouldn't put Cal in the top 25.
No.
And at worst, it probably dropped them down maybe 5 or 6 slots. So Washington State would still be around for a minute.
Ohio State is at Nebraska.
They beat the biscuits and gravy out of the church. Boy, oh boy.
But now let's stop and talk about that for a minute. Did you see the clip? I can't remember the name, but the defensive back that laid the lick on the Maryland receiver.
Yeah, they said it was
and then they called it targeting and ejected him from the game. Now, I'm sorry, but the NCAA has got to look at that rule. There was nothing targeting. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm wrong. I stand corrected. You darn right he targeted that receiver because he caught the freaking football.
Right. It's part of the game. Some phases of the sport, I think sooner or later, Kenny, man, we gonna be calling games and it's gonna be two-hand touch. Because the things that we watched and loved about this game growing up are gradually changing. The era of the Ronnie Locks and Brian Dawkins and Sean Taylors and the big hits in the secondary. You're not gonna see that stuff.
Here's a big name for you there, Jack Tatum.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Jack the Hitman Tatum.
It's not gonna happen no more.
No.
It's not gonna happen no more. It's a flag. It's a flag. It's a flag. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a flag. And I would definitely say that hit. I think it got the target and flag more so because the game was already pretty much running away from Maryland. You could see it was not conducive to being competitive anymore.
But it wasn't even there wasn't even a helmet-to-helmet hit. It was a legal textbook hit.
When you got thousands in attendance and hundreds of them go, oh. The ref just gonna throw the flag off the brick. They'll replay it on the Titantron to see if he saw anything that would give him a reason to say, oh, look, he did hit him helmet. They want to protect the players. And I hate to say it, most times those injuries like that occur, those flags get thrown in games that have a lot of outcomes already. And I think Ohio State got rejected for targeting the church game. It wasn't even comical. They beat them like they stole something. And I live here in Maryland. And I know Maryland pride. I know a lot of church pride. But Ohio State just came in and ran through them, and that wasn't even cool. It wasn't cool. And there's no mercy rule in college football. Once you get about a certain amount of points, and you see the body language of a team start to change, and the demeanor is like, okay, special teams, and they run out on the field. It's not that brisk run. It's like a slow jog. Like, man, do I really gotta go out here? You should just stop it. But they took a beating. And I think Maryland will be better for it. It shows them, it reminds them that every time y'all come out on the field, you got to play it like it's your last. But I believe it was 2 players ejected, if I'm correct. You can go back and check it. I know you love the analytics of it. I believe 2 players got removed in that game for targeting. And if you go back and watch the footage on both of them, I don't believe either one of them made helmet-to-helmet contact. It just was a brutal hit.
Yeah.
On a day it was all about the Buckeyes.
So one more game to kind of look at. Yeah, because like I said, when we look at the top 25, there's really no big matchups that you really see that make any sense. But one that does, simply because these two teams just love to get at each other every single year. It's no longer a conference game for them. They're both in 2 different. That's Oklahoma and Texas. The OU Texas game.
And Texas is ranked.
Texas is not ranked.
Lord. You know what? But see, that's back in the day when Texas had Vince Young and was it before Vince Young? Y'all had Texas had what's my man Colt McCoy Texas was one of those teams you had to really, really, really
major Applewhite.
look at. Right. Yeah. They have ballers like that. This Oklahoma team, I would really be shocked if they take 2 losses back to back. I would really be shocked if that happened. I really would. But I think it would be a very interesting game because I definitely agree. Regardless to who has what, who's recruited, who's coaching, these two schools have just a great internal rivalry where no matter how it pans out, it's going to be a great game. I may definitely have to watch that one just because you brought the attention to it.
Well, wait, let me tell you. This game.
Who Navy played? They're 25.
Yeah, they made 25. They're playing Memphis. They're at Memphis.
Oh, yeah, they won
But
that game.
let me tell you about this OU Texas game. This game is played every year at the Cotton Bowl.
Right.
Right in the middle of the Texas State Fair.
And that makes it special. That makes it super special. It's going to be a fun. I think it'll be interesting to see. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch.
So
you gave me one to make a notation on. Let me check my DVR.
Yeah, that's one to keep your eye on. I mean, there have been blowouts in these games before, but at the same time, there's been times where people expect it to be a blowout, and it's turned into a nail biter of a football game, regardless of who's ranked and who's not.
No doubt. Yeah. Hey, you know what, Ken? I want to ask you something. I know y'all in the middle of the fall season down there. What's the one team that you see on the youth level that has really impressed you? What team have you seen on the youth level that makes you go, you know what, these guys are beyond good and special?
Well, if I'm looking just strictly at TYFA, the Texas Youth Football Association here in Texas, there are two squads all around. I mean, not just any particular one age group, but all the age groups that they carry. Two that have really kind of caught my attention. I've got the chance to do a couple of games for the San Antonio Predators, and their teams from the Tykes level, which are 6 and 7 year olds, up to the junior level, which is the 10 and 11 year olds. They have just been tearing things up in San Antonio, in the San Antonio chapter. At the same time, you look down in the Houston chapter, and you got a team called the North Houston Panthers, the Pack. And both of these squads are in Division I. If these two teams see each other at any age level, it's going to be in the playoffs, deep in the playoffs, or in the championship game. And that could be a nice battle. When I look at the Division II, I just got done doing the Cypress Mustangs this weekend, and they've got some very nice squads between their Tykes, the rookies, and the junior division that looked really good last week when I saw them against the Southside Cowboys. But in Texas, you just never know. I mean, there's so many organizations that I haven't even seen yet. It's really hard to tell. I know. As we get deeper to closer to the playoffs, the picture's going to clear up a little bit more for me, and I can give you a little bit better answer. But if I was just on who I've seen so far in Division I, San Antonio Predators, and out of San Antonio and out of Houston, it's the North Houston Panthers.
No doubt. Yeah, because I'm sitting here now. I'm not gonna say. I think this is like week 5. It's week 5 out of a 12-week season, and there's some great teams moving around, including one of them, the Central Virginia Hurricanes. This is an 8th grade team that comes from Richmond. They not only come up and they play in select elite action, but they also play in the grassroots league. And they knocked off on Thursday of last week the undefeated Bowie Bulldogs, number 1 on the ratings chart in our area. Knocked them off 6-0. That was a great game on Thursday night. Then they turned around and they beat the Unity Thunder. That video we shot on Sunday was awesome. I mean, like, beat these kids like they were standing still. unfortunately for them, they're getting ready to face off against the Hamilton football Tigers on that 8th